Romance will never get old.
Hello all, and welcome back to the channel. If you are new, thank you so much for joining us as we take a look at CM Games Into the Radius on the MetaQuest 2 running natively. Today, we are going to go fully in-depth on this review, looking into the settings, controls, gameplay, graphics, basically anything I can possibly think of. I also have a special item to share with you all at the end of the video, so I hope you stick around to learn more. Before we start, I do want to give a big thanks to the team at CM Games for supplying me with a key to make this review possible. Without them, you wouldn't be watching this video right now. Now, without further ado, let's jump in. Before we jump into the Radius, I want to share what I recommend you have and what you'll need to play this game. Of course, you're going to need storage on your MetaQuest headset, about 2 to 3 gigabytes worth. You'll also want to have some room around you. I just use a stationary boundary and it works perfectly. Now, it is only available on the Quest 2, so I'm very sorry to the Quest 1 users watching this. The price is 30 USD, and I'm not sure how much it costs in Euro. The only other language currently supported is English, and it's rated ESRB 17+ and PEGI 16. Now, if you do end up getting into the Radius, you'll find yourself with dozens of hours worth of suspenseful, slow-paced survival inside of an unforgiving environment, with tons to explore, from natural locations to industrialized locations, along with urbanized areas. You have your own base, and you can put whatever you want in there, without it being removed or despawning. So, yeah, you could fill your base with single bullets, or litter your bed with cigarettes and energy drinks. The choice is yours. Of course, you will have a map to help you navigate and plan your route. You will also have to scout out for shelters and loot all you can to keep yourself alive. You can find cans of oil to clean your guns, food, weapons, and even bullets. And I mean individual bullets. You'll have to manage your bullets and put them in the proper boxes to keep things tidy. Into the Radius features realistic weapon handling, ranging from classic to modern weapons. There are quite a few guns to find, such as pistols, SMGs, shotguns, and rifles. They also include realistic bullet physics, meaning your bullets could ricochet off of certain materials or penetrate others. You'll also have to clean your weapons to keep them in top shape and prevent them from jamming or giving false positives. They also feature a day-night cycle, which does affect gameplay significantly, in a positive way of course. In the daytime, you can scout around and loot buildings, though enemies can see you easily. Under the cover of night, you can sneak around your enemies and avoid being caught. There are flashlights to help you see in the dark, but be aware that enemies can see your light, making you easily visible to them in the dark. There are several anomalies to watch out for. Distortion anomalies are odd, semi-transparent refractions you can find in the air or on the ground. They are invisible, so you should toss some probes around and try to reveal them, so you don't stumble into them and have your molecular level shift chaotically until you die. Reflector anomalies are transparent spheres located around the Radius. Use probes to avoid them, as if you walk into them, you will be launched in an opposite direction at high speeds, risking being thrown into another dangerous anomaly. Black grass anomalies are found indoors in dark areas on the walls, floors, and ceilings. Shining a light onto this anomaly will cause it to retract and make passing through the area safe. It does a small amount of damage the moment you touch it. Fragments are human-like entities. They will appear to be cracked and partially translucent. Once you kill them, an orb will appear in their place. That orb is their core, and if you don't destroy it within 15 seconds, the fragment will respawn at full health and try to track you down. They are the most common entity within the Radius, and if they spot you, they will make a growling noise and attract others to your location. Spawns are spider-like creatures that move at high speeds and lunge at its prey to deal damage. They can be difficult to deal with, as they move quickly along with a small body. They are the only entity that can outrun the player, meaning if you try to run, it will quickly kill you. Mimics are another entity. They can take the shape of police officers and military personnel. They also carry weapons from pistols to snipers. They do not drop their weapons when killed, and some are capable of sneaking up to you and shooting you from behind. There are a ton more entities within the Radius, but I wanted to get away with the basics so you know what you're up against. I will warn you, some entities are capable of wearing armor, specifically the humanoid ones. If you've seen my video Green Light Equals Bad, you will know what I mean. There are 6 different locations you can explore. There is Vano, the safe house, Pervome Route, which is the first location you will visit, It contains a train station, several destroyed locations, and watchtowers. This location is the main center point of the map, where you will always have to walk through in order to get to other locations. Then you have Balotki Village. Sorry if I butchered that. It is the second location you can visit. It has a small town that has been devastated by the S.T.A.L.K.E.R event, leaving it in ruins and infested with dangerous anomalies. There is a lot to explore in this area, and at night it can get really scary. The other locations, such as Pobeda Factory, Kalkaz area, S.T.A.L.K.E.R Castle, are all the other locations within the radius. I'm very sorry if I butchered all those names, I tried my hardest. There is no specific order you have to follow to visit these locations. There are tons of weapons that you can find in the radius. You will find pistols, SMGs, shotguns, and rifles all around. I wish I could list out all the guns, but dear god, there are so many. I found several types of pistols, a classic era rifle, and a shotgun. I've also found several modern weapons such as the MP5. As I've mentioned before, you will also have to clean your weapons, keeping them in top condition to prevent weapon jamming. You'll also have to clean your magazines, again, to prevent jamming. The weapon handling in this game is incredible and quite immersive. They really went all out with guns and I love it. Now I believe I covered everything. I may have missed some stuff, so feel free to ask about those in the comments and I'll try to answer them. But I do want to give you all a taste of what the game plays like. Enjoy this little segment.
M4. It looks like it, but I don't have one of those. So you go into ammo pile. You go here. This is a thingy that I have no clue what to do with. Put you there for now. Well, I guess I won't do that one yet. Here we go. Lovely. I like that. Stop, stop, stop. Obey. Be a good guy. Oh yeah. I don't think so, but I'll take your ammo. Subsonic. I don't think I have a gun that takes these rounds, but I'll take them anyway. Oh, that scared me. Oh, food. No, you can't do this to me. Go up, please. No, go up. Climb up the ladder. I need the food. I need to loot this place fast. This is another gun like the one I have. Just go, just go, just go. Look at this speed through. Shit. Okay. In you go. Whatever this is. I don't know. Sample oxygen. I can sell it. Where? Oh, where's this guy? Fuck, I don't see him. I hate this.
Now, no game has no cons. There was a bug in the early days of the game which made it incredibly annoying and difficult to open cabinets and cupboards. They did fix this quite recently and it is so much better. There is also a bug I found. It's not exactly game breaking, but more annoying. I don't quite know what caused this, but after my first death, which I did record since it was the green light equals bad video, I respawned and made my way back to the place I died. There is a beacon showing you where you died, but that's the part where I find the bug. After I picked up my stuff, the beacon did not go away, and it is still there, even to this day. Maybe with some close watching of that video, someone will find something that may have caused it. Another thing I think CM Games should do is make the outhouse outside of the first building in the tutorial usable. That would just be great. Unfortunately, I do not have any footage for that, but to you guys who have the game, I think you know. Now we enter the part I am most excited to tell you guys. If you know me, then you'll understand that I love looking at the settings in any game I play, and I sure did look into the settings for Into the Radius. Let me tell you what comfort settings they have for you all. We have the basic comfort settings for turning available for us to use. Those settings are artificial turning, smooth turning, adjustable turn speeds, and snap turning with adjustable increments. They also give us quite a few movement options for those of you who are motion sick prone. Those settings are artificial movement, smooth movement, adjustable speeds for those two, teleport movement, blinders which have adjustable strength, head-based movement, controller-based movement, and swappable movement hand options. You also have different posture options, which include standing or seated mode, and artificial crouch or realistic crouch. Now we can talk about the accessibility settings. The game does have subtitles, but they only support English at the time of making this. They also only have English as the only audio language at the time of making this. They do plan to change that very soon. There are different difficulty settings, but the game requires 2 hands to play properly. You don't have to be able to crouch in real life, as they have a button you can press to crouch, so that's pretty cool. You don't have to have perfect hearing to play this game, as the subtitles are there for your aid. You are also able to adjust your player height to match your own, along with your arm length to provide a comfortable experience. And I'll state again, there is snap turning, allowing you to comfortably turn in-game without having to turn in real life. There is also teleport movement available thanks to the new 2.4 update. That's it for today's video. I really appreciate you taking your time to watch it, and if you just skipped to this timestamp for the news I have to share, then ouch, but fair enough. I do want to give a heavy thanks to the CM Games team for providing me with the key to the game, making this review possible, and also for providing me with another key to give out to you guys. If you are an OG to the channel, then you may know that for every game I review, I do a giveaway. One exception being Green Hell, as they ran out of keys and I haven't contacted them since. But the CM Games team sent me a key of the game for no specific platform, so if you play on PC VR or Meta Quest, you can enter this giveaway with no problem. If you want to enter this giveaway, you will have to join my Discord server, which is linked in the description down below. If you have more questions about anything related to Into the Radius, feel free to ask in the comments in my server, or you can email the CM Games customer support team. Again, thank you so much to the CM Games team for making this video possible and providing me with information along the way and being super understanding about how long it has taken me to make this video. And thank you to you all who took your time to sit down and watch this video. You have no idea how much it means to me when I see someone likes, dislikes, or comments on my videos. I hope you all have a fantastic day or night, and I'll see you in the next video.